Welcome to the another lecture of a data science playlist. In this lecture, we will cover the topic of association rule, and what are the association rules. And we will see that example which is familiar to all of us, market-based analysis, applications of association rule, and we will see algorithm for association rule mining, and we will see that how we will implement association rule using Python. Now starting with our first introduction, association rule learning is an important data mining technique used to uncover hidden patterns and relationship between items in large data set. It is most commonly applied to market-based analysis, where the goal is to find which items are frequently brought together by customer. Uh, Association rules help business businesses make data-driven decision optimization, marketing strategies, increase cross-selling opportunities, and enhance the overall customer experience. Basically, uh, it uncovers the hidden pattern and the relationship between items. Means that whatever, for example, if we have um, purchasing any items frequently from a supermarket or any market, then the association rule will work in such a way that it will give the information and analysis that what the product we are buying frequently, uh, and how much time. So what and by after understanding the introduction and definition, we see that what are association rules. Association rules means an association rule is typically written in form uh, A B belongs to C. It means that this can be interpreted as, if a customer buy item A and B, uh, they are also likely to buy item C. It represents a human mentality that if any person is buying item A and B, then it may be possibilities that he or she can buy the item C also. This rule can be broken down into simpler terms for a better understanding, like antecedents AB. Items on the left hand side of the rule, and C is the consequent items on the right hand side of the rule. The goal is to discover rule that imply a strong relationship between items in a data set. So this is how the association rule works. And for understanding it in a better way, we take an example of market-based analysis. Let's say we have a data set of a customer transaction in a grocery store. Our goal is to identify patterns like customer who buy bread and butter also tends to buy milk. As we have studied previously, if a person buy item A and B, then it may be likely to buy item C. So here we are saying the same thing. If a customer buy a bread and butter, then it also tends to buy a milk. Uh, so transaction ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For example, transaction ID 1 has bought an item bread, butter, milk, and transaction ID has bought item bread butter, and 3 bread butter, and 4 has bought butter and milk. So fifth has a possibility bread butter milk and age. This is the simple transaction of a market based analysis. There are some steps to calculate the analysis. The first step is calculate support for a rule, bread butter is equal to milks. So the formula is, firstly we need to calculate the support number, whose formula is a number of transaction containing bread butter and milk upon number of transaction. So for bread butter and milk, how much transactions we have? Bread, here is bread, and here is bread, and here is bread. We have the number of transactions here for the bread and the butter, both bread and butter we'll see seeing in fifth transaction ID, and in second transaction ID in first, and the total number is 3. Here uh, 3, and the number of transaction means number of transaction containing bread, butter, and milk upon number of transaction, total number of transaction. So here the total number of transaction is 5. So our form, according to our formula, we get 3 upon 5, which is we get 0.6 on calculating. The second step is calculate confidence for rule. Confidence, the formula for confidence is uh, support of bread butter milk upon support of bread butter. Now on calculating this all, we get 0.75, and after calculating confidence, we calculate lift. The formula for lift is support milk upon confidence. So what was the value of confidence? 0.75, and what was the value of the on calculating the lift, we will get the value 0.9. On conclusion, we get that a confidence of a 0.75 means that 75% of customer who bought bread and butter also bought milk. A lift of 0.94 indicate that there is no strong association between buying milk and buying butter together, as lift is close to 1. Now, after understanding this numerical, we come on the association rule. Applications of association rule. There are some applications of association rule, as we have already seen that we have applied that association rule on our market based analysis. This was a market based analysis, and so this is the first application under market based analysis, understanding customer buying behavior to optimize product placement and promotions. uh, this market-based analysis can be used for product placement and promotions. Now, the second application is a recommender system, suggesting product based on a previous customer purchase. Like if we have already seen that sometimes on our not social media apps, our apps like Blinkit, Zomato, and all gives a suggestion on what based on our search history and based on a previous order. It is just like that recommend data system. For example, Amazon customer bot, this also called the bot. Fraud detection, identifying suspicious transaction patterns to detect fraud. The another is healthcare, finding relationship between disease and symptoms to improve diagnosis. The another is website analysis browsing pattern to improve user experience. Same way, it works like a recommended system. It improves the experience of a user in website analysis. Uh, Now, after understanding the applications of association rule mining, come on the algorithm. There are the several algorithms used for the application association rule mining. The most popular being priori algorithm. The second is FP growth algorithm, which is known as frequent pattern growth. The third is Clet algorithm. The first one works on the identifies frequent item set by using bottom up approach, and the second works in such way, uses a tree structure to store data set in a compact pattern, and the Eclat algorithm works on a depth first search approach to find the frequent item set. In this way, this different algorithm works differently. Here we see that how we implement association rule mining in Python. To implement this, let's use Python's Lex library to demonstrate association rule mining on the sample data set. For understanding this, we come on our code editor. As we have studied that the milextend library ML extend library. We have firstly imported this and we have load this data set which we have taken for market based analysis, bread but which was bread butter milk egg, related to bread butter milk egg uh, and applying this algorithm we get our data set in such way which is based on the association rule mining. So this is the example how we can apply a, uh association rule mining with a Python. So by this we end our series. By this we end our this topic and our this topic association rule mining in association rule mining. I hope you understand in a better way. Thank you so much.